Whoa, hi guys, it is Sapphire here once again, and I want to present you guys with another video. Now, this video is going to be reflecting on my past problem I had on my flight home from Arizona to Chicago for Christmas break last year. As you guys already know, or may not know, those who are new to this channel and new to me and new to my videos, my family and I currently live in Arizona right now. They moved here this past July. Since I basically reside here in the state right now. My parents were like, you know what, this will be a great chance for us to start anew, and we shall move along as well. So they moved here not too long ago, and now we all reside here as one big happy family. So but now is the time that I would like to reflect back on last year of my flight back home to Chicago for the holidays. Um, let's see. I had what happened was that I had to wake up extremely early. It was like a 2-hour time difference, I believe, from the Midwest to Arizona. Since Arizona doesn't have daylight saving time, we're so stuck up that we have our own time zone. So I was so ridiculously tired. I know for a fact that I was probably up all night finishing finals, so I didn't get a chance to sleep at all. So I stayed up and stuck it through until I got to the airport and flew home, or was flying back to Chicago. And me personally, I don't know how any of you guys are. I do not do well sleeping in a moving vehicle. It is just impossible. I feel like eyes are staring at me. People are like looking at me, looking up my nose, or people listening to me snore. My mouth's open and drool come out. Like, I can't. I'm extremely paranoid. Or someone may just steal my purse, or steal something from me, or maybe even steal my soul. I just can't. I can't do it. I just can't. It's impossible. It's impossible for me to sleep on a moving vehicle, and let alone an airplane. So I was like, yeah, cool. I love airplane rides. This is so cool. As soon as we take off, because I like looking out the window as we speed off into oblivion, up into the sky. I was like, once the plane is nice and settled and in cruise mode up in the sky, I will, try and take a nap, even though I knew already that I couldn't sleep out like that in moving vehicles. But I figured that it'd be different since it's on an airplane. So I was also sick. I was running a ridiculously high fever, and I just wanted to get some sort of rest before I had to come home to a big family. So what I did was, the popo's getting somebody. Anyways, I wanted to get some. The stewardess was coming by, and she was like, would you guys like something to drink? I was sitting next to a really nice lady that was flying home to the holidays as well, and some dude was sleeping out. So I was stuck in the middle seat. And I was just like, you know what? I'm sick. I quote here. I'm gonna do a, a, an impersonation of myself back then when I was sick. Yes, I would like some orange juice. The orange juice would be really good, some vitamin C could really, really help me. So the lady's like, alright, I'll be back shortly. Now, I don't know, I know they have a lot on their plate, trying to get beverages and drinks and like snacks to everybody, on the plane. And it's like, there's 4 stewardesses, so they like split it up in like, there's obviously the 2 rows, like the 2 parallel to each other of people, and then there's the lane, obviously, and then there's like the two stewardesses are up here, and then the 2 stewardesses are in the back helping people. And it took her a long time to come back. Well, it seems to me that she was taking forever to get my orange juice. So I was like, you know what? If she's going to be taking like 45 minutes to get my orange juice, I think I'll just close my eyes and maybe sleep and get some rest. And I ended up like I ended up just taking my headphones off, and I just laid my head back for a second, and I closed my eyes and I fell asleep. Now, the next thing I remember was waking up and orange juice was all over the place. And I'm sitting trying to remember, like, wait a minute. I literally closed my eyes for like 2 seconds. I don't particularly remember jolting up so fast in reaction to something to have orange juice spill all over me and the lady I was sitting next to. So apparently the lady next to me was like, "Oh my goodness, oh honey, are you okay? Oh, you got orange juice spilled everywhere." And the stewardess was like, "Oh honey, are you okay? I'll come back, with another orange juice for you." And I'm like, "Okay." Still oblivious to what just happened. I was like, "Okay, cool, give me another thing of orange juice. That'd be greatly appreciated." The lady sitting next to me was grandmas, they have their like great big Barney bag of everything. So like she looked in her bag and then she like pulled out a big thing of baby wipes. She's like, "Here, honey, here, I'll help you clean up, blah blah blah." So I like took a few and I was like, "Oh gee, thank you so much. I don't know what happened, but I'll clean myself up." Orange juice was in my shoe, orange juice was in my pants, orange juice was on my face, my hands, everything was sticky. It was not a nice sensation happening to be sticky the whole flight back home for another 3 hours, because it was a 3-hour flight from Phoenix Sky Harbor to Chicago Midway. So, if I recall, well, not if I recall, because I didn't recall anything. So I had to ask the lady that was sitting next to me, that was taking care of me, was like, I asked her, I was like, "What happened? What happened? Like, what did the orange juice spilled everywhere?" And she's like, "Honey, she was reaching the orange juice over to you, and you spazzed out and knocked the whole glass from her hand." So apparently, she kind of did a little visual for me. So I was kind of sitting there, I was sleeping, and then like she said that the stewardess was reaching over to put the glass, because I had my tray table down. So she was reaching over, and she obviously noticed that I was sleeping. So she was just gonna put the orange juice in the little cup holder area. And apparently I wigged out, like when you're sleeping and like your foot slips from under you and you like jerk up. Apparently that's what happened to me, because I felt her aura and presence putting my orange juice on my tray table, and I flipped the whole cup. It went into the aisle and it spilled all over us. And I'm sitting here trying to reflect. I wonder how that looked to people. Maybe that I didn't like this beverage and I karate chopped this orange juice out of the stewardess's hands. I felt so bad. I felt awful. I felt like a goofball. Like, "Oh yeah, I purposely knocked this orange juice out of your hand, lady. I'm sorry. I thought you were in danger to me, so I was Oy. Man, that was such a fun experience for me. I don't even know. So guys, please let me know. That was probably the best memory I could have had on an airplane. So if you guys had any crazy experiences on an airplane, please let me know down in the comments below. I would like to hear them and I'll respond to you. And please like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Alright, I love you guys. As always, goodbye, Wiedersehen, arrivederci, au revoir, adieu, goodbye.